Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Zobi70 and Tati. Tati, did you have some type of special code name you would like? You know, I got Zobi70 for my name.
Oh.
You just want Tati, or do you want Panda Bear, Boogers? What do you need?
Tati is cool.
Tati is cool. That's messed up, man. Because because we grew up with you saying, me saying either baby sis, Tati, and we never really came up with a code name for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sucks. What is your is Tati in your Instagram?
Yeah, my name's on there. Yeah.
Is it okay? Well, then that's cool. What about your Twitter?
It
says
Era.
Okay. Oh, Era.
But you can't really call me. That sounds lame. So.
Hey, Era, what's up, man?
Yeah.
But Era's like your spiritual name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like an art name.
Yeah. Zobi70 was just something that growing up, I was a big Kobe Bryant fan, and I remember I came in for the dunk one time playing basketball. And then my friends knew I was a Kobe Bryant fan, so they were like, yo, Zobi, that was nice. You know what I'm saying? So, growing up, it was Samantha and my cousin Maine in Arizona. They were the two people to call me Zobi. You know what I'm saying? Every time I would call the phone, it would be like, yo, Zobi. It was for both of them. It was Samantha would be, Samantha's our sister. She would be like, yo, Zobi. Every time I call. Yo, is Samantha there right now?
She is. Oh, she's in the other room, though.
Hold on. I know we're supposed to be running a podcast, but tell her to come in, and I bet you I'll prove it right now. Tell her to come in. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're supposed to be running a show. But this is so silly. But yes, indeed, we're back, man. We're gonna, me and my baby sis, we're gonna do. We got to bring back the podcast. This Weirdos podcast. Weirdos podcast is a podcast where we come here and we just talk.
She's doing your homework.
Dig it. Hold on, tell her real quick. I know she always does that with me. If it was Joe, she'd be like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on, Joe?" But with me, she's like, just tell her real quick. So, tell her we're running a show here. Sorry, everybody. I just want to prove. I just want to show you. That would be stupid if I pulled her in and she didn't do it.
She's writing something.
Oh, damn it. All right, forget it.
Sorry. I think she's coming.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it was her. My cousin Maine, he was just like, yo, I'm not even calling you, I'm not calling you Zoe. Because before that, it was Zoe.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm not even calling you Zoe no more. You Zobi, man. And then after that, I created a YouTube account. This is before I started doing YouTube. I just created a YouTube account so I can look up video games, stuff. You know what I mean? Video game stuff and UFOs, Bigfoot. To be honest, it was UFOs and Bigfoot first. And then
No Man.
No Man?
Gnome.
Oh, the gnome. Yeah, the gnomes. Yeah. The trailer that I showed. There's a trailer out there. Tatiana was a small infant, man. And I'm showing Tati these trailers. I know she was scared as hell because she still remembers.
It was a trailer that was real.
Well, I was showing Tati these footages of these things I want to watch. Aliens are coming out of the shadows, grabbing the African kids. I see one footage of Africa. The ghost was beating up the Africans. It was just goofy, man. And I was in the dark side of YouTube because I started off at one spot. I'll start off at just little UFO stuff, and then I'll just get somewhere in YouTube and be like, how the hell did I end up here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just crazy. But anyway, we done wasted an abundance of everybody's time, as we should. But today's show, Tatiana, let me tell you a story about me. I wasn't always this cool, debonair, handsome guy that you know today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always cool. I wasn't always confident. I'm still not confident about certain things. And when I was younger, especially in middle school, I got bullied. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not only middle school, Elementary school was cool. I was still teased. I was still called egghead and things like that. But I didn't consider that bullying. It was just, this is how we got down. We were just shooting the dozens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I remember it was when mommy would, I'm not trying to blame mom, almost mommy watching the podcast. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? But when mommy and daddy put me into camp, and that was after elementary school up to middle school, I was just like, I remember I was getting bullied and picked on a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I forgot mom and dad used to put us in camp all the time.
You were in camp too?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And you, in with camp, you had, like, here at the house, it's Candyland. It's Wonderland. Here, we're able to do and say and do whatever the hell we want to do in this house. You know what I'm saying? If we want to sit down and watch cartoons all day, if we want to play the video games, if we want to, me and my sister used to take sheets and build tents through the house. All through the house there was a goddamn, it was tents. You know what I'm saying? Here in this house, we could talk in a British accent if we wanted to. Good day to you, my lady. You know what I'm saying? Here in this,
The Walking Dead.
Yeah. We're talking like my man off of The Walking Dead, Morgan off of the. You know what I'm saying? Like, here in this house, the toys were one of us. The dolls were one of us. They were real people. You know what I'm saying? This is at our home. So, like, when we went out into the real world, we were weird to people. You know what I'm saying? But we weren't talking in our British accents. We weren't building tents through the school. We weren't doing weird shit. We were just who we were. And I can tell that energy. Excuse me. I'm gonna be cursing. I apologize. That's a year older now, so I'm gonna be cursing. Our energy would mess with people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I see that today, though. But I utilize that for my benefit now. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I notice that my kooky and my weirdness messes with a lot of people. And I use that as a benefit for the Zobi 70 brand. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, to get back to my point in middle school, in camp, I remember every day was a fight. Every day was a fight with somebody new, especially at camp. Every day. I remember when I came into camp, I had to fight off this one girl because she would keep running up to me and hugging me and saying, "This is my boyfriend." That was one fight. Now I had another fight.
What kind of fight?
It was like, okay, get off me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The girls always liked me, even though I was weird. You know what I'm saying? They would just run up to me and start hugging me. I'm not trying to be braggadocious, but that's just the way it was. And
okay,
go ahead.
People do that to me too, though.
Yeah.
It's annoying though.
Yeah. It's like it's two fields that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got that magnetic field that just brings the people to you, either be a positive or a negative way. Now, I'm trying to get to my point. So I hope I'm making some sense. When I got bullied at camp, because this is where I remember the most heavy at the bullying. I remember it was people just running up to me and just hitting me. Pow! You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't know nobody from nothing. People just coming up and then boom, hitting me. Or if I'm talking, somebody, "Oh man, shut up." You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh man, get the hell," you know what I'm saying? And then middle school, it was the same thing. I guess in middle school, I used to do like weird stuff, like act like Beavis and Butthead and things of that such. You know what I'm saying? And that would cause a massive bullying. But but the thing is with middle school, I'm telling you, this is middle school. So you remember middle school, right?
Yeah.
We were kids. So I was acting like a kid in school, but here it was like you had to act like, or not even here. I even see on YouTube where I'm talking about video games and cartoon characters on anime, and people are like, "Oh my God, won't you grow up?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, what? We're talking about video games and cartoon characters. I don't have to grow up. I'm in the right. I'm doing the right thing. But like, I'm trying to make my point. I got bullied, was I'm trying to say, man. And did it bother me? Yes. I used to come home and cry. Come home, mommy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And mommy would console me as a mother should do. I would come to my father. My father, he would, console me and things of that such. But Daddy did it in a different way. He would take that, but then he'll put me in karate class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm lazy. I don't go. I mean, I like to karate because, this is before karate. I was like, oh, karate be cool because the Ninja Turtles get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Michelangelo, oh yeah, they get down with that. I'm about to go up in there with the nunchucks. But when you get into karate, you got to start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The basics, standing. You got to stand still, throw out a straight punch. You got to make sure your kick is straight. I'm like, man, Ninja Turtles, they just jump off and shit. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's how Daddy would try to handle the bullying problem. But I remember as a kid, I got bullied heavy. Now, when I got to high school, I was mad. I was taller, bigger, stronger. A lot of people didn't mess with me no more. And I was pretty much cool. And plus, I played basketball, and I was pretty good at basketball. So that would kind of let a lot of people leave me alone. It was another reason why they stopped bothering me too. But I'm going to get into that later. But I just want to let people know that I got bullied crazy. And Tati, did you get bullied? Did you get teased on? You don't have to go into detail, but just go ahead. I'm sorry, go.
No, yeah. I think bullying is different, I guess, for girls, I guess.
Yeah.
I want to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. The older I got, the more into myself I became, or more introverted I become, and the less bullied I got, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I was more extroverted, I guess.
Yeah.
And I had a group of people that I was friends with, and we were together. It was just 15 kids in one class, or for one grade.
Yeah.
So we always saw each other, so we're bound to hate each other.
Yeah.
So bullying would happen like that, but it would always rotate. Like someone would become bullied.
Oh, so it was like 1 week it would be Jessica's turn, then another week.
Yeah, we would all hate her, and then it would rotate to someone else.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason why elementary was cool because we came together. We grew up together, so it wasn't a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember it went to a hardcore bullying when we went to middle school. And with middle school, when you're going to a public school, they bring all the elementaries together. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you had all these crazy people just coming in. These are future criminals, future. Because I don't know anybody that came from my middle school that's on some type of scholar or anything. I see them on Facebook doing the same shit that they were doing when we were kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's another video for another day. That's not right. How is the school system failing that much in the schools? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like going to McDonald's and your order is not right. That McDonald's needs to shut down.
Yeah.
But I feel what you're saying. You have a different aspect of bullying, aspect of how, you guys grew up together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been just picked on for no reason. I don't think I have that kind of. I don't know. Were you ever picked on for just no reason at all?
Yeah, I mean,
you were.
Yes, I'm trying to say I literally got picked on, and I'm not trying to cry about it. I'm just saying.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I think it also deals with the environment you're in. I think too, because I feel like I'm more sheltered than you and Samantha were when it came to schooling and stuff like that. I went to a Catholic school first of all. Yeah. And then I'm in Delaware now. I don't know if I should say that, but...
Yeah. Well, yeah, you went to a Catholic school, and you didn't have to go through, what we had to go through. So, yeah, but still, I just want to let people know that you got bullied too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not only that, it is a different generation. So the trials and tribulations that you guys have to go through is not the same that we had to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to tell you, Zilby got bullied. I understand. I feel your pain. But there's a big but. I don't have any sympathy for people who got bullied. Do you?
It depends. I think it depends. What kind of people are being bullied and what the bullying is. Is it like the boy who cries wolf type thing? Crying that it's bullying when it's really not, or being too sensitive because of media or something like that. Okay,
I feel what you're saying. You're right. The reason I say I don't have sympathy because I'm gonna prove later on. Even though I do have sympathy, even though me saying that I don't have sympathy doesn't mean I'm going around and just bullying people.
No, yeah, that's. No, I think we're probably the most sympathetic people. On
Yeah.
the
But if you read my YouTube comment section, how dare you talk about this video game? I'm being bullied. You know what I'm saying? Or how dare you talk about this cartoon character? You're bullying. You see what I'm saying? But I really, I was. Let me tell you the reason why I started this show. I wanted to talk about bullying. I was watching a live stream on a hypocritical person, and I hope this hypocritical person has watched this video. I'm not going to say any names, but I thought it was very hypocritical. As soon as I got into the live stream, this person was talking about how bullying was wrong. Now, okay, in a realistic world, yes, bullying is wrong. It is. I'm not going to say that that's not right, but I'm saying I don't.
That sounds so weird, though.
What's that?
The statement that bullying is wrong, that doesn't sound correct.
Well, explain.
I mean, it just sounds weird. Like, how is bullying is wrong? Because I feel like bullying is a spectrum, not right and wrong.
Yeah. It's. I feel what you're saying, Todd. It's like, but I didn't have any sympathy, and maybe I don't have any sympathy because maybe I was bullied, but then I was able to get through that. You know what I'm saying?
Overcome it.
Yeah, because when I got bullied, it just let me know that audience of people are the people I need to stay away from.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Whenever I came around certain people and they wanted to do the bullying or they wanted to do the teasing, it didn't make me say, huh. I mean, I did come home and cry because at camp, people were hitting me. Okay, I was getting into fights. All right, it was something I'm not used to because, like I said, in this house, we're building tents. You know what I'm saying? We're playing with dolls. We're playing with the stuffed animals. So yeah, it was new to me. But it's like, what was that? I forgot. What was I talking about, Ty? I was going to make a point, but I forgot. Oh, okay. The people who were bullying me. And when I seen these people all through my life, I stayed away from them.
Yeah.
But it seems like today, the bullying consists of trying to be included, to the illusion of the inclusion. And when these people try to push you away and call you weird, you don't feel like you're included. So that's when you go, I'm being bullied. That's where I feel like, right or wrong.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because they'll be like, the homosexuals will come out and say, oh, I'm being bullied because people don't like my sexual preference. I don't know why the gays are coming out and say that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think,
I don't know why the gays have a problem. They have, I don't know why the gays feel like they're being bullied. They're like the coolest people in school, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Actually, I'm trying to think.
Sorry, I had an old spill, but now that it's live, it's hard for me to spit it out. What I'm trying to say, but go ahead, Todd.
No, I'm trying to think. I don't know if the gay people are popular. I
Yeah.
think they're still a minority. I mean, they're still hidden. I mean, it might seem like they're everywhere because of the media, but they're still not there.
Yeah.
And even people who are gay, they're not openly gay. They're not openly in a relationship with other gay people. It's all hidden, especially in school.
Yeah.
Because there is that acceptance that matters. And I don't know. School is so different. School is so different now. I can't think of it. Actually, it's not social anymore than I think it used to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at a technical school, and it feels like school is more so based on education. And I don't know if that's me personally, because that's what it's all about, but it seems like most of it's education based. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think realistically in real life, gay is a problem or gay is such a big thing. I think it's just when we're like just watching the TV and the news and computers and stuff. That
cool.
seems so big.
Okay, so gays aren't being bullied. So it's just the mass media just overhyping.
I haven't seen it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
I never seen it. I never seen it either. I never seen
Yeah.
I never seen the transgender, the whole transgender movie about that, because I'm trying to make a
transgender. I think there's a guy who's like full on female.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to call him. She or he.
Yeah.
They don't seem unhappy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to be unhappy about. They're doing what they want to do, so who cares, right?
They don't seem happy, or they don't seem happy.
They don't seem unhappy. They seem okay. They seem like a normal person, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if they were really that bothered, I think they would stop.
Yeah.
Stop dressing a certain way, but they don't.
Yeah.
They continue to be what they be, and they're cool.
Yeah, as I say, I always when I hear the gays and the transgenders come out complaining about things, I go, I don't really see anything for you to complain about it. You know, you guys look okay. You look all right. There might be somebody that'll drive by and say, hey, clear, and just drive off. But I've never really seen them, even when I was a kid in the 90s, when you would have the guys dressing in drag, I didn't really see anybody really messing with them. If somebody was acting gay, I didn't see when somebody was really messing with those people. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm pretty sure there are cases out there, but I never seen it to the extent of the point I'm trying to make, but I don't want to reveal it yet. You know what I'm saying? But back then, when I was being bullied, that let me know that I didn't want to be around these weirdo, scary people. Even today, when I see these people who are allegedly getting bullied and they come on my videos and start bullying me with such hypocrisy. You see what I'm saying? All because I have an opinion about video games or cartoons. You see what I'm trying to make a point, but I feel like I'm not making the right points.
I feel like people are using bullying kind of like a shield to state their opinion when anyone can state their opinion.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like people are using bullying to make it okay. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, you're bullying me, so you should stop speaking your mind.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Okay, I see what you're saying. They're just trying to find a way so you can shut the heck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or make it another. It's just like another label or another agenda. Bullying and its agenda.
Yeah.
If your feelings are hurt, then that's considered bullying.
Yeah.
And you can make it stop because you're in control.
Yeah.
Is the kind of idea of bullying.
Exactly.
But I don't think people are actually building any kind of they're not growing from the experience that bullying can cause because they're sensitive to any kind of harassment. And you're not always going to have that kind of protection when you're older, I want to say.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you know, back then when you were getting bullied, you were told to man up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to man up, get through it. You know, you're going to be better than these people anyway if you stand up to them and things of that such. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, Samantha's here.
Hey, Sam, you here?
Hold on. Let me take out the headphones.
Okay, here you go. Watch, guys. Watch.
Hold on.
Sam.
Live streaming.
Sam.
Hey.
Oh, I don't know if they heard you, but you when you the first thing. Sam, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to let the people hear you because you said it. When you first see me, you always say, what is it when you always see me?
Selby 70.
There you go. Okay, cool. I just wanted to prove a point. That was all. Sorry to interrupt your school.
That's cool. All right, Joe.
All right, Sam, be safe. Cool unite. She would be good for this topic too.
Yeah. Should I bring her back?
Nah, she's got homework to do, man. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But let me get back to the hypocrite, right? The hypocritical live stream that I went to. It was so hypocritical. And you know, he was preaching the bullying thing, and then there were kids in the comment section. I don't know if they were kids or adults. I don't know what they were. But the kids in the comment section were like, I get bullied and I'm thinking about killing myself.
Yeah.
No. Listen, when I was getting bullied in school, was I thinking about killing myself? No, because, you know, it was what it was. Now, do I know that there's people out there that will do it? Yes, of course. I know that.
But, like, I want to say that, like, killing yourself is so brave, honestly. That's like...
No, but no.
Yeah.
They're talking about it, man. If you kill yourself, then you're brave. But if you're talking about it, then you just want attention.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious, man. If you kill yourself, then applause to you. You are the man. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk no shit. Won't be no shit. If you be about it, talk is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I wanted to say, but I just kept quiet. You know what I'm saying? But all I said was, oh, wait, are you serious? I put LOL. Is he kidding or is he being serious? And, you know, another person who's a hypocrite came on and said, it doesn't matter if he's serious or not. You can't put LOL. You know what I'm saying? Don't put LOL because this is a serious moment that he's having right now by saying he's killed himself. I'm sorry if I'm laughing, but I just don't. I really don't get it. My brain isn't there because if you're willing to kill yourself because people, and like you're saying, it's different now. My generation was different from your generation. Like you guys are more involved in learning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your name calling is different. And you know, and I don't know what his situation is. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like today, if you're willing to kill yourself, that's only because you're not being included. Does that make sense? You're not part of the cool table. So I'm going to kill myself. That's how I feel. And to get back to my point before, when I was saying when cats were bullying me or if they were picking on me, if they were name calling me, I just knew that just gave me a life lesson to know not to be around those people. Right? So that made me, I never was the type of person that wanted to be included on what the hell they were doing in the first place. And the reason that I'm Zobi70 today is because of the bullies. Because they didn't include me in their project or whatever. They didn't want me part of the cool table. So this is what I did. I went and watched Dragon Ball Z. I went and watched Pokemon. I went and played JRPGs. I went and started making up my own stories in my own head at lunchtime. You know what I'm saying? I went and started doing things that would make me happy compared to having the acceptance of other people. That's probably one of the main positives that I will say for Zobi70 is that I never needed anybody to make me happy, yo. Never. And I think people see that, and I think that really pisses people off. Right or wrong?
Right.
People know I don't need, and people, I mean, like, I like when I come and like I'm the life of the party.
I think it has to do with confidence as well.
Yeah.
You're confident with who you are,
yeah.
And people want you not to be that way, but you won't change.
Oh no. And but I see that the same thing with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if people want to, you know, I didn't want to be around your motherfuckers anyway. You know what I'm saying? You ever be around people, then they get funky with you. You be like, man, I didn't even want to be here. You know what I'm saying? And then when you don't show up for a while, yo, man, what happened? It's like, come on, man, really? You was getting funky with me. Back to the hypocrite. So, you know, the hypocrite started joining in, and he's like, no, you know, there's no reason for you to be going off, you know, because I was like, this guy has to be trolling because somebody else came on. I don't know if it was a kid or an adult. Somebody else came on and said, I get bullied at school. The kids called me a graham cracker because I'm mixed. And I was like, this guy has to be trolling. You know what I'm saying? So the hypocrite was like, no, you know, I'm a teacher, so I know what bullying is. I watch these kids bully each other. Boom, 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 right? I'm like, he has to be trolling because I had this conversation with you a while ago about these mixed kids. These mixed kids... How are the mixed kids treated at your school, Todd?
Yeah, like gods, like we were saying.
Like gods.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to these niggers, every goddamn time I talk to a goddamn nigger, the most confident of the niggers are the ones that have mixed blood, right or wrong.
Right.
Oh man, they can't wait to tell you they got some type of Caucasian in them, some type of fucking Indian in them, some type of Spanish in them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I found it, I found it a little weird that, wait, this guy is coming around here saying that he's being teased for being mixed. When did this start happening? You know what I'm saying? And why do we have to feel the need that, why did you need to come on a chat room and tell people that you were mixed? That means you're proud of it, ain't you not? A graham cracker? That's not even offensive. White people don't even get offended when you call them cracker. So how you getting offended with somebody, you graham cracker? Oh, I need to kill myself. Really? That's what bullying is? Listen, if that's what's bullying, then you need to man up. No, seriously. If you want to kill yourself because somebody called you a graham cracker? White people don't even get offended when you call them cracker. That doesn't offend them. So that's why I was like, he has to be flipping trolling. Now, I'm like, the kid that said he killed himself. You know what I'm saying? I'm laughing. I'm like, wait, was he serious? All of a sudden, the kid instantly changed his mind. And all of a sudden he says, nah, it was for attention. It was basically for attention because later on, quickly, he was like, I want to have a family. You see what I'm saying? I want to have a family. I want to have a bunch of little me's running around. And I said, this is what I said. Oh, I'm going to commit suicide. I'm going to commit suicide if I ever started a family. You know what I'm saying? And the same kid was like, wait, so you don't want a bunch of like little yous running around? I'm just joking around, right? And I'm like, this is the same motherfucker that just said he wanted to kill himself, right? So I'm like, this is what I said. I don't mean to be on no back and forth gossipy stuff, but I'm trying to break down how this is all bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I do want to have a bunch of little me's running around. That same person that told me to stop bullying, or I can't put LOL, bullied me and said, we don't need another one of you running around. That's bullying. Right or wrong? That's messed up. To say we don't need another you running around. Oh, but Zobi was joking. I'm joking too, but nobody wants to. No, when I'm joking around, no, Zobi, that's wrong. You see what I'm saying? Oh no, Zobi, come on, stop that. Joking or not, you cannot allow the joke when people are being serious. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when I say, yeah, I was with like a little Zobi running around. Oh, we don't need another Zobi running around this motherfucker. And it's like, why? What's this little Zobi gonna do? Talk about your favorite video game? Talk about your favorite cartoon character? Like, what is another little Zobi gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Another little Zobi is Tatiana. That's another little Zobi. Fuck out of here, man. Now it turned into bullying the bullier, I guess. But people who don't, this is why I think it's complete hypocrisy. When people say stop bullying. It's like, but then you guys will say stop bullying, but then turn around and go and bully the bullier. You see what I'm saying? We got a revolving cycle of just bullying and going. And it's like, if you want to end bullying completely, then why would you continue the cycle by bullying the bully? The dude said, I bullied the guy once, but only because he was bullying me. That's not right. That doesn't make no sense to me at all. Does it make sense to you?
No.
If I really wanted to end bullying, I wouldn't bully. I got bullied on. That doesn't mean if I go around, I got bullied on, so now I'm allowed to go start bullying people. No, in reality, on the YouTube, even in reality, we're the most kindest, most gentlest people. We look out of our way for everybody. We only get crazy when somebody starts bringing that craziness to us. Right or wrong?
Right.
Somebody come around and start, getting all crazy trying to punch it. We about to whoop a little ass. Or talking shit, then we about to whoop ass. But we the most kindest, gentlest people until somebody hits us. You know what I'm saying? But
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I think the problem is that we're calling all these things, all these human interactions, bullying.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. I think the I don't think bullying is that serious.
It isn't. It isn't. That's what. That's the reason why it pisses me off, because it isn't that serious, man.
Yeah. But I understand what you mean. You're like trying to. Yeah, I know what you mean.
We're making it serious because when I was growing up, we were taught that the bully is somebody who was insecure, who was somebody who was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Less of a species. We were taught that the bully had the problem, not you. And now it's just like, yo, you know, it's just end bully completely. But we're not ending bullying completely. Let's get to that point. Oh, we're not, Tatiana. You think bully is ended?
No.
Oh,
I don't think it can.
Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Oh, I see it all the time in my goddamn YouTube videos. I mean, those guys are nerds, losers, and virgins. Is that bullying? No, it's just facts. And then, man, they'll be quick to be like, so, you know, coming to a gang mentality to bully on me. Let me show you why. This same goddamn hypocrite that said that bullying was wrong. Right?
Yeah.
He's a school teacher. The kids, being typical kids, said a couple of comments about the guy. Right or wrong, I don't know. They're kids. Who cares? Kids do what kids do. This same hypocrite went back home and made a video bashing black people as a whole.
Uh-oh. That's funny.
You see what I'm saying? Black people need to pull their pants up. They need to start talking.
Wait, is this a white person?
This is a...
Or a black person, I'm sorry.
It's a black man.
Black man? Okay.
Come on, Tati. Come on. The biggest hypocrites on the planet are black people. Oh, man. He came home and was He was talking about what black people need to do. They need to pull their pants up. And this is going around the same time where white people were bullying black people and killing them dead cold in the streets. With the Mike Browns and the little 12-year-old that got killed. And this is before. I'm going to show you some real bullying what niggas don't give a fuck about. Excuse my language, mommy. I know she's... You know, some real bullying is going down, but nobody gives a damn. They, So, you know, he came out and made this video about blacks, what blacks need to do. And I hate that. That drives me crazy. Because people don't understand, how did black people get like that? How, Ty?
Get like what?
I'm sorry.
The stereotype?
Yes, the stereotype of a black person. Yes. Where did that come from? Did it just come from all black people walking around with their pants hanging down and their penises hanging out of their pants? Did it come because black people can't talk right because that's just how the natural black man talks? Like
no. Does it come from
black on black crime? Black on black crime. Where did that come from? Huh? Where did black hate come from? Huh? Did I just... Is that the natural trait of the black man? Go ahead.
Was that created... I'm trying to think. But
go ahead, Ty. Go. Just say how you speak, man. Feel you live.
Oh.
This is your show.
I want to say it's created by either the white man or the white mentality.
It was created by bullying. God damn it! It was created by white bullying.
Yeah.
Now, oh my God, you know, white people, we're going to go into this whole white racial thing. But hold on, no. Let's not say, let's keep it real with the niggas. But when we keep it real with reality, then we got to stop. Niggers, you know, fuck these niggers. Pull your pants up. Do this, do that. You got to get a job. Stop with the, you know, what they call that. You know, the fathers, we need fathers in a home, this, that, and the third, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like, wait, but this is all created stemmed to, you know, through white bullying. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
The whole notion of we can't speak right, that started from slavery because we weren't allowed to read. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
And even if we did start talking proper, we're talking with our proper voices, me and you, Tatiana, guess what? What do they call us?
I don't know.
You're trying to act white.
Oh, yeah.
And white people will tell you that, right?
Yeah.
And white people don't even talk like us.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys talk. I remember I was watching a program the other day. The teacher was doing the nay-nay with the students. The teacher was getting down and dancing with the students, and it was outrageous. I was like, what?
I think I saw that.
You seen that, right?
It was that school where it was like a Harry Potter school, and the black kids, and they were dancing.
Yeah, it was all black kids, and the one white student came out and started doing the whip and the nay-nay. I'm like, how is this learning? This is the best, and this is their excuse. This is the best way to teach the niggers if we dance with them.
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't even think of that. I remember they showed that to us in school, though, like it was on the news.
Yeah.
They showed it to us in school.
The best way to relate to these niggers, the best way to relate to the niggers is start dancing and getting down. And I'm like, what? And he's a hero. And the blacks are like, oh my God, he's the teacher of the year. Let's give him an award. He's this, that, and the third. I'm like, this is outrageous. What does this have to do with teaching my goddamn son? I'm sending my son at your school, and you're dancing and singing with him and doing all the latest. I mean, if you're going to do some dances, let's do some ancient dances. Let's do some ancient African dances that you banned when we came over this motherfucker. Pull the drums out. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull the drums out. Let's do some ancient African dances and that you banned us from doing when you enslaved us over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but we never want to go back to the beginning of the story. We just want to go. You can't. It's like taking a dog, and you got the dog, and you're feeding the dog. You train the dog to go fetch the stick and come back and bring the stick back. You train the dog to bark on command. You know what I'm saying? For hundreds and hundreds of years, you were just doing that. Say if you even were whipping the dog, beating the dog, if he didn't do the shit you told him to do. You told the dog to go over here, and the dog didn't want to follow those commands. You bit him. Bow! You see what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, take that same dog and just release him. And just let him go. Get the fuck out of my house. Now, have you ever seen wild dogs before? Just random dogs walking?
No.
You never seen a dog you'd be like, whose dog is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll see a little leash on the dog and everything. You'll see a leash on the dog. You'll see all types of... Like, that's somebody's dog. Where's that dog? And you just see the dog walking. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
The dog is lost. The dog has a confused look on his face. Like, you see what I'm saying? The dog is not going to make it. He's not going to survive. A house dog cannot survive in the aspect of a wolf who's used to living in the jungle, who's used to fending and surviving on its own. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for niggers. You can't take niggers in a crazy enslaved environment and then release them and then say, oh my God, look at them. Look at them. They can't get it right.
Look at them.
First of all, we're not in our natural habitat. Second of all, we can't feed. We tried to build our own communities. They burnt them down. They came through in the middle of the night hanging niggas. You're walking home and you look on a goddamn tree and you see niggas, 5 or 3 niggas that you know hanging on that motherfucker, dead. How terrifying is that? Coming home and your houses are burnt down. Malcolm X said on himself, it burnt his father's house down and threw him on the railroad tracks. Right or wrong?
Right.
Oh my God, Zelby, you're getting angry? Come on, it's not. I'm not trying to get angry. I'm trying to tell you where this real bullying come from? Where does bullying come from? Where's the root of this motherfucker? Does it start with slavery? No, they're not saying that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were bullying in the ancient Egyptian time. Horus was going around bullying Anubis, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, wait. Let's not be hypocritical with our bullying. That's all I'm trying to say. Because let me get to this point. Is there anything you want to add, Todd? Go. It's your show.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking over. Go.
No, I was just going to say, like, it's more of societal bullying, how that started.
One more thing. I'm going to add another thing to the dog thing. But people will have more sympathy for the goddamn dog than letting the niggers go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You let that dog... Oh, my God, that puppy... Who left the puppy out there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody left the puppy, you know what I'm saying? And the puppy knows the same tricks, you know what I'm saying? You know, the puppy knows the tricks and things of that such. Same thing with the nigger slaves. The nigger slaves still remember the same tricks of serving, cleaning, same jobs they have today. You know, entertaining the white man. You know, we still got those same slave jobs today. I was watching Django. These two dudes were sitting there fighting amongst each other to the death. That same practice is being practiced today in boxing and all these other sports where they're jumping and screaming, where Caucasians are sitting around the octagon and watching two niggers go at it. You know what I'm saying? We get the same tricks from what we were taught in slavery. Nothing has changed. We still talk the same from slavery. We still act the same from slavery. We still hate each other because we were taught to hate each other in slavery. And it's all our fault. You can't do that. That's not fair. We were bullied like this. That's bullying. But go ahead, Todd.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
You were making a point, but I cut you off. I'm so sorry.
I don't remember. I was just saying.
Yeah.
I was just adding on to the fact that rather than like evolutionary bullying, it's more so how society has been created, along with like the reason why minorities are in the situations they are in, or minorities in quotation marks, but like or the types of like environments that we're in, like for example, Native Americans, or you know, whatever they're called.
Oh my God.
How
we were talking about that.
There's only like 4 of them in one residential area.
Yeah, we were talking about how the Native Americans got bullied, and nobody.
Yeah, they're dead. That bullying was hardcore.
No, I lived in Arizona and I seen the Indians. I thought they were Mexicans. I was like, look at the pack of Mexicans. But I guess they were Indians. I went to the club once, and this girl was talking to me, and she wanted my phone number, and I went back to my homies like, yeah, man, this Spanish chick was trying to get at me, you know what I'm saying? That's back when I was dead. And I was like, yeah, this Spanish girl was trying to get at me. And then when I met up with her, she was like, no, I'm Indian. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I love the Mexicans, and I love the Indians, and I got love for her. But, you know, she was Indian. So, yeah. So, but anyway, back to the point. Yeah, the Indians are still here. It's just, they used to dominate America. That's the thing I'm trying to prove. You know what I'm saying? All through bullying, might I add.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's not true. Look at Pocahontas. Okay. Pocahontas is not a true story. But anyway, we're not here for the history lesson. We're here on bullying. Now, some people can say, "Oh, Zobi, man, all those things happened in the past. That's all in the past. What are you talking about? Well, why are you bringing up slavery? That happened back in the day. Well, why are you bringing up, all this burning down Negroes' homes and burning down Negroes' banks and hanging on the trees? That was back in the day, man. Why would you bring that? Okay, well then, okay, Tatiana. Okay, Tatiana, that's what you just told me, right, Todd?
Yeah.
Okay, you're bringing that up, right, Todd? You're questioning me. Okay, well then we'll go today then. We'll talk about today. we can talk about today, right or wrong, no?
Yeah.
I could bring up a million points, but the number one point I'm going to bring up is this, and this is the biggest bullying tactic. And to this day, as a man, I am ashamed of my own goddamn self. As a man, that I'm ashamed. I feel like it's my responsibility. I feel like I'm, you know what I mean? I remember we were talking about how the other day, the bombings in Iraq and things of that such, and we said, remember, we were like, man, we feel responsible for that. You know what I'm saying? And we are responsible. We're sitting by and we're allowing the people to go over and bomb innocent people, babies. We are involved in that. We're still living our life over here. We're still going to the Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Food Lion, Safeway. We're still eating our foods. We're still living. We're watching cartoons. We're watching teachers do the nay on the internet. We're watching the Oscars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think. Oh, sorry. Just one thing.
Go ahead.
I feel like sometimes when people talk about all the things that we have in America compared to other people, they always make it seem like the other people are living such bad lives compared to us. When it's like, are they really? Or is it just America?
Bullying. This is the we're really not getting to the root of bullying. You know what I'm saying? That's the main point I wanted to do this video, because I really wanted to get to this root of bullying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really wanted to get to the root of somebody calling you a graham cracker is not bullying. Imagine bullying where you can brainwash millions of people on the planet to believing one thing. Now that is bullying. You see what I'm saying? Get back to my point. The thing that I'm very ashamed of. This police officer a couple of days ago, I apologize if I don't know the city, the state, or the girl's name. This Caucasian police officer came into the classroom and slammed this girl, picked her up out of her desk and slammed her. Oh my God. It's like, that is the most shameful thing I've ever seen. Now, you don't believe that. You don't think that's real. You think it's...
I don't.
Yeah. Real or not, still, that image has to be like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Real or not, for a girl to be slammed on her desk, on her head, that's some pretty good acting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if it's fake, and that's some damn... She needs to be at the Oscars. I'm surprised she didn't get an Oscar if it's fake. But I'm like, that's bullying.
Okay, rather than fake, I want to say it's that was made on purpose.
Of course. Yeah. Of course, it's supposed to make you angry or things of that such. Of course, it's supposed to make you feel guilty as a black man that you didn't do nothing for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course.
Because, like we were saying before, how there's always cameras in the right places.
Of course. Exactly. Because I was like, because I remember you were talking the other day. I remember a couple of years back, some nigger was eating another man.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Just out in the open.
Yeah, and
where's the camera coming from?
And you was like, yeah, I seen it on video. I was like, you seen it on video? How the hell did you see that on video? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's on YouTube, man. Google. I'm like, no, there's no way in the world I'm watching nobody other man eat. I don't even know why. I don't know what made you go. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I was just like, yeah, it was footage. I was like, how did camera just be there at the right place at the right time? You know what I mean?
And the worst part about it is like, there was all this zombie stuff going on,
yeah.
But like it only started here. With the black man, I guess, like the zombie apocalypse started because of the black man, even though there was like several other cases with bath salts.
I don't see that. That's the one time I don't blame them from shooting up a nigger. They shot him they shot him and then reloaded and shot him again.
Yeah, he came back up. That was funny. He was really strong. He couldn't even.
Oh, he wouldn't get down.
Yeah. Like it was like they were saying like these bath salts were making him.
Yeah.
Bunch of strength and stuff.
Yeah, the bath salts was giving him the anthropol strength. I was like, I don't even know where this bath salt shit came from, but it was just like I just don't believe that bath salts turned this man into a zombie. I mean, if it did, it did. But I'm just saying, like, you don't shoot a man for being high. Only black men when they're high. If they have a PCP or something, they shoot us. That's an excuse to shoot us. But it's like, somebody that's high, I never was like, man, let me get a gun and shoot this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for him, I was like, if he's a zombie, kill that motherfucker. No offense to him and his family, but I'm just like, yo, we because I remember it was a rumor. I mean, because, The Walking Dead was scaring motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And people really thought that the zombie apocalypse was coming. And I remember, like, a while ago, it was on a government website that they were saying that cats out here might be turning into zombies, so be careful. So they're running studies and stuff. So it's causing people to turn into zombies. So, but whatever. To get back,
many people are thinking about zombies that they created it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a real thing, man. That controlling that brain is very important. And bullies know that. Bullies love, that's what bullies really mess with people, is to control the fear. They want you to fear them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, to get back to the point, they slammed that girl. Bang! Cop came in the classroom, slammed her. For whatever reason, was she turned into a zombie at the time?
No, she was on her phone.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, right?
Jesus Christ! And like they give policemen so much power. Like that's not.
And the main policeman. Let me tell you who police officers really are. Police officers are Caucasians that were bullying, that didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? In society, they were sitting around all day bullying everybody. The Bart Simpsons or you know what I'm saying? Those type of guys that just didn't have any hope. So they got a job being a police officer. Now you got these people policing your cities, policing your children. These people who've been going around bullying their whole lives. And now they're going to go into the black community and say, I'm going to set these niggers straight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, to get back to the point, this bully, this bully came in and slammed that girl because allegedly she was on her phone. That's all they really need to say, okay, well that was deservable. But the thing is, this is what really drives me crazy, because according to these bully conspiracists, bullying is wrong, right? So what he did was wrong, right? That's what we all should have said, that was wrong. But guess what? Niggers and unisex came out and blamed the girl. They blamed the victim. You see what I'm saying? Blame the victim. Now, in society, we're not allowed to blame the victim. With Bill Cosby and his cases, we are not allowed to blame these women. If the women say that he raped her, we automatically have to say that Bill Cosby raped these women. You see what I'm saying? We're not supposed to question it. No ifs, ands, or buts. It doesn't matter if the girl was on her cell phone. Bill Cosby raped these women. And it's wrong. But now, they're not telling you this on the news. These girls are coming in with these cases, and the judge is just throwing each and every single one of these cases out because they're all lies. The victims are lying. But nobody's still not questioning the victim. One of the victims went out and made a rap song on Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? We're promoting that. We're promoting the fuck shit. You know what I mean? But when it comes to black women, another black woman that got killed, Sandra Bland, she got killed in her jail cell. I don't know how, who knows why. And yet people are blaming her for the reason why she got killed. When the little 12-year-old boy that got killed over there in Cleveland, or you know, 12-year-old, he's got his little toy gun. He's being a typical child. The police came in, bam, with their cars, shot the kid down. Bullying, you know what I'm saying? He's 12 years old. They thought he was a man. That's what they said. All my young viewers, man, if you're 10 years old, as soon as you come out the womb, you're already a man, yo. I don't give a damn if you're a baby with your little baby clothes on. You are a man. Shot the poor boy down. And guess what? Nobody says nothing. But I mean to tell me that I need to show some sympathy for somebody that said he wants to kill himself? I need to show sympathy for somebody that said he's a graham cracker? I need to get sympathy because nobody wants to invite you to the cool table, and yet niggers are getting slammed and killed and shot and nobody says nothing? We blame, when it comes to us, we got to blame ourselves? It's our fault because we didn't pull our pants up? Because we don't have a proper education that we're not allowed to have? We don't have a job that we're not allowed to have? You see what I'm saying? Get the hell out of my face with that bullying bullshit. I don't have any sympathy towards it because you don't have any sympathy towards real bullying. Jada Pinkett came out and all she said was, we're not going to the Oscars. Right? That's all she said. We're not going to the Oscars. We're going to, as they should. You know, we should boycott, man. There was that goddamn Creed movie was amazing. That deserved some type of Oscar. The only motherfucker that got an Oscar was nominated for. Not even winning. Nobody was nominated who was black. You know what I'm saying? And Jada Pinkett said we're not going. And please, Caucasians are not that naive. Oh my God, we didn't have any black nominations. Oh my God, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? We always play this that the Caucasian is so naive that he doesn't know. He's so innocent. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I didn't know. Wow. And you got this mumbling, stumbling prick, Rocky, who's been playing the same Rocky role for older than me and Samantha. The Rocky came out in the 70s, been playing the same goddamn role. You mean to tell me that Rocky gets nominated? So yeah, Jada Pinkett came out and said, we're going to boycott that. All the bullies, all the black people came out and said, oh, you niggers need to make your own award show. You don't even go to your own award shows. You guys didn't even make any good movies this year. I'm like, yo, we just made Creed, which was amazing, that Rocky's got nominated for. What's the other joint, man? straight out of Compton that get praised. I watched this one Caucasians, these two Caucasians review it, gave it 10 out of 10s. Saying it was a perfect movie. Still no nominations. I guess the screenwriter who wrote the thing were all Caucasians and things of that such. Jada Pinkett came out. I mean, now does Concussion deserve nominations? I seen it. And I didn't think it was really that good. Did you see it?
I only saw a little bit of it.
Yeah, I didn't really, I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I just didn't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was, like I said, I doesn't think it deserves them. But there are some black people that do deserve some nominations. And it just seems like we only get nominated when we're playing some type of slave that's getting raped with Lupita.
Yeah.
We're only getting nominated when we're playing some type of criminal thug like Denzel Washington. And And in that same year, he played in John Q. You ever seen John Q?
No, I've never seen it.
John Q is amazing, man. He's playing a black father that's willing to do anything to keep his son alive. So he was willing to do criminal acts just to keep his son alive because he didn't have the right insurance. Or not only that, the hospital was giving him the runaround. So he said, you know what, I'm going to take things into my hands as a man and make sure that I had to do what I had to do to make sure that my son lives. It was illegal, but hey. So, but he didn't even get any accolades, no nothing. And John Q was 10 times better than Training Day, where he was sitting there talking about my nigga. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's my son. That's my son. You know what I'm saying? That's my son right there. Oh man, you see what I'm saying? You only get nominated if you also. They're not that naive, Tatiana. So Jada Pinkett came out and said, we're boycotting that. We're not going. There's no diversity here. And guess what? Everybody came in the comment section and bullied Jada Pinkett. Right or wrong?
Right.
Told her he was wrong. Even we came out on some coon shit and was like, well, they just need to create their own thing. Which they should. I wish black people would go out there and be like, yeah, F it, let's just do our own thing. Show up to your own things. This, that, and the third. Now, my point.
Well, I feel like they made it so big anyway because it was a distraction. I mean, nobody was watching the Oscars anyway, so they had to do something.
Hell no. And you're right, Tatiana. But I want to get to my point. Can I get to my point, Tatiana? You're 100% right. Because nobody watching those goddamn Oscars. I mean, I might have checked out the Chris Rock segment on YouTube. Because Chris Rock's going to, host it or whatever. Because the past couple of years, they've been having Ellen, Neil Patrick Harris, a bunch of gay people.
Ellen?
Yeah, it was. Ellen's funny, but she's just not. They just been doing terrible jobs. You know what I'm saying? And Neil Patrick Harris, that's the guy from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
And he's only funny when he's playing Barney. He's not funny being himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a complete jackass himself. I love Barney. That's my favorite character. But he wasn't playing the Barney role.
That's also bullying with Barney.
What's that?
Because he's the gay man, but
yeah,
he's straight, and his brother's black, but he's gay.
Oh, yeah, but listen, Caucasians are not naive now. God, I hate when people try to play like, come on, it's not that. I mean, and it's like, no. These people are not that. They're very aware of what's going on. Now, let's take it back. Bam! Let's take it back. Because people were attacking Jada Pinkett. That nigger bitch needs to get in line. I like Will Smith, but I hate Jada Pinkett and those kids. Just saying real vicious, mean things, all because they wanted to boycott an award show that they felt that wasn't being fair. They was just voicing their opinions. You know what I'm saying? And people went out there and they were like, rah, 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 rah. Even black people were out there going, rah, rah, rah. The black woman from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air came on there and started saying all this crazy stuff. And it's like, we're trying to fight the good fight. You know what I'm saying? Because when blacks did it back in the day, like when Martin Luther King and them was coming out and saying we need to sit on the front of the bus, we can sit wherever we want to sit, we can drink from whatever water fountain we want to drink from, we want to pee in whatever disgusting bathroom you're peeing in. We all need to have inclusion. We all want to be included. And I think, going back to what I was saying before, I don't like inclusion. I go off and do my own shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be included with the fucking bullier. I don't want to be included with the person that did the things to us. I don't want to be included with the bully because the bully has some serious problems. You see what I'm saying, right? Bam! So, to get back to my point. Okay, so now we have it like this. Blacks are going off on Jada Pinkett. We need to do this. This isn't right. You need to shut up and this. Right? Now, let's go back to Iggy Azalea.
Go back.
Let's go back to Iggy Azalea because she's gone. Yeah, she should be. Iggy Azalea, Macklemore, all of them. Let's go back. And when Iggy Azalea was performing that racist rhetoric she would sit there. This is how I say it's racist. It's blackface without the makeup. You're sitting there when we talk to you in interviews. It's hello, good day, hello, right? And then when she raps, she goes into that yo, and nigger, and I don't know if she said nigger, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's offensive, right or wrong?
Right.
Niggers don't think it's offensive because all through our lives, when we seen white people doing what we do, even when the teacher was doing the nay, for some reason we think that's cool. We're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. All right. You know what I mean? And I take this, and when I look at something like that, I look at it on the aspect of like, when you go to the zoo and you see the monkeys, right? What do you do when you see the monkeys?
I don't do anything.
You probably get out of the way because they're probably throwing shit at you. But I remember back in the day we used to go to the zoo and the monkeys were throwing shit. But they were throwing it at Caucasian people. They purposely was missing the niggas and was just hitting all the Caucasians. I remember at the zoo, the monkeys were pissed. I used to never want to go into the monkeys den because I could just feel the how angry they were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember they would throw shit and they'll catch right in between the eyes. I remember white people were just running out screaming, like, the monkeys! And mommy would be like, oh, they throwing shit up in there. But, when I look at Caucasians and they go to the zoo, they start to imitate the monkey. You know what I'm saying? Talking like the monkey. Even though the Caucasian considers himself to be a civilized human being, correct?
Yeah.
So the Caucasian is lowering himself to imitate the monkey. You know what I mean? So when I see Caucasian come around niggers and they're imitating us at our lowest form of yo, and I got my pants sagging and I got my do-rag on, all the things that you're not allowed to do with a job. You know what I'm saying? I get offended. I go, wait, what the fuck? I'm come on, Zub, you're just easily offended. No, I'm just looking at things. I'm looking at things where you guys have imitated us about, and now you want to emulate it. And I go, wait, this ain't right. So Iggy Azalea, when people were saying Iggy is, black is something that, hip hop, rap, all that was created by black people. And we can say the Oscars was created by white people. We'll just say that. Me and you are conscious, so we don't believe that. But we'll just say the Oscars was created by white people. And rap and hip hop is created by, black people. And it was this guy, Lord Jamar, when he said that, niggers all over the world didn't say, well, Iggy Azalea needs to leave and go create her own form of music. You know what I'm saying? Niggers all over the world, even Caucasians all over the world were trying to say how racist we were, how wrong we were for saying that. And then yet when it's vice versa, and Iggy Azalea could have stood up and said, you know what, I'm boycotting rap. I don't need to be part of this. I can go create my own form of Australian, whatever she's from, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I can only allow my certain type of Australians in the motherfucker. No, she wanted to be part of hip hop. She wanted to be the part of rap. And people didn't want to accept her. And she didn't go boycott, and nobody told her to go create her own thing. But when Jada Pinkett, who has the balls enough to say, I'm going to boycott this, we're not going this year because you haven't nominated none of our colored people. You got the typical bullshit. You got us up there entertaining. But when it comes to sitting amongst you people, you don't want us there. You see what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to bring up Iggy Azalea. Another point. Anything you want to add to that? Sorry, I'm talking too much.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I can't think of anything right now.
Cause I know in the comments, like, oh my god, come on, can you let Tati talk for once? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's like that, honestly.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, but I know when people are looking for things to be mad at, I've been doing YouTube for so long. I could be talking about waffles. And also, as soon as I say, oh man, the grass is blue. Come on, man, the grass ain't blue. But the video was about the waffles. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know these people.
But it's like, if I really have something to say, I'll say it.
No doubt. Another thing I want to add. Two more things I want to add, then I'll be quiet. The, what was it again? I forgot. Oh, okay, baby. Okay, watch. Let's watch. Because we're always the first ones to start it. We're always first ones. We were the first ones to create this whole boycott in the first place. People are following our lead. The only reason that we've created this, and we weren't even going out to create that. The only reason we created this is because we were being bullied. Only reason that we've created this fight back is because we're being bullied. We were told that we couldn't sit on the front of the bus. We were told that we couldn't drink from that water fountain. We were told that we couldn't sit it. And finally, enough was enough. And Malcolm X, not Martin Luther King, Malcolm X came out and says, by any means necessary, if any of these motherfuckers touch you, then best and believe you touch them back. Because these police officers, what is happening today is not new. This is not new shit. Everybody's acting right now. Whoever's offended, they're acting, and whoever's mad, whoever's pretending not to be offended. It's not new. This all happened before, and it was worse back then. If not, it's probably worse now because they're getting away with it. It's on camera. They're watching them. There's no excuses. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We can see it. But back then, Malcolm X stood up and said no, and then that's when they created that Martin Luther King to offset it. You know what I'm saying? By saying we're going to be nonviolent, we're going to hold hands, and this, that, and the third. So we were the first ones to do this. We were always the first one to boycott. Now I guarantee next year or following years, whatever years, watch this, Tatiana. What's going to happen? Tati?
Yeah.
Do you know what's going to happen next year?
It's going to start over again.
No. What's gonna happen? I mean, what they did was change the rules, so now I guess you can include black people. I don't know. I didn't really look into it because I thought it was stupid.
Wait, for what?
They changed some type of rules up. I don't really know for a fact what the rules have been changed to, so I guess you have to include minorities or whatever like that.
For the Oscars?
Yeah, which is corny. I don't like.
And so, why is that a rule?
I don't know. It's stupid.
It's like.
It's stupid.
Oh man, that's weird. It's like having a rule because you knew what you were doing was wrong.
Yeah.
And then you made a rule for
it. But it was a black woman that came up, and you got to be careful with these black women. They're scary. I'm not saying all black women because you're a black woman. I'm just giving you something to look out for. You know what I'm saying? But like, me, I'm the type of person that be like, man, I wish we can go back to the days where we had separate water fountains. That inclusion stuff, I think it really hurt blacks more than helped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always said that. But to get back to my point, next year, watch, it's going to be like, why aren't any gays nominated?
Oh, okay.
Why aren't any women, obese women nominated? Why aren't any blondes, brunettes nominated? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't any transgenders nominated? And it's like, we trying to do some real shit here, right? It's always that all lives. It's like when we say Black Lives Matter, then it's always somebody to come around and say, well, all lives matter. Yeah, we know that, but for some reason, the black life isn't that important. You know what I mean? No, I'm not saying I'm part of the Black Lives crew. I think what they're doing is full of shit. But, it's like, come on, I guarantee next year's going to be, wait, how come transgenders, why haven't they been nominated? We're trying to do some real shit here. We're trying to, but they're going to quickly offset that with some bullshit. My other point, Barbie. You seen the Barbie news?
What are the new Barbie dolls?
Yeah, the new Barbie dolls. You seen that?
Yeah.
Now the Barbies are including, curvy women, skinny women, petite women. You seen that?
Uh-huh.
Fat women. Women all over it were like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing. We're being included in Barbie.
It'd be cool if an actual woman made that.
Who made it?
It was a white man.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. Curvy women, you know what I'm saying? There's a transgender Barbie now. Yo, people were so excited, except for people going out and creating their own dolls like Bratz or something like that. They were happy because they included them in a Barbie doll, a toy. So please, the black people or white people, don't give me this whole crap about we need to go start our own separate thing if you're not being included. And we should, as we should. But let's do that with everything. This whole bullying thing, let's get mad at bullies across the board. Not just when it's a bunch of sensitive people sitting around who are being nerds and virgins and being creepy and weird. You should get bullied. Knock that fucking creepy shit out of you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of this stuff.
Go ahead, Tom.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I feel like a lot of this, the sensitivity is coming from like just being inside of our minds too much. Like I feel like people don't know that we're not the center of the universe, which is very.
Yeah, that's true, Todd. That's so true. Everybody thinks it's about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we're constantly in our minds, and everything matters.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't, because it feels like time is only in one place and it's not progressing forward.
Yeah.
And I feel like that can poison people's minds to think that it's never going to change or it's always going to be one way and we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, everybody wants to be part of this illusion of the inclusion. Everybody wants to be included in stuff that they don't even know what they're being included into. It's a trap. Now, if you do your own thing, say if, like me and you, we want to create, this is where it's going to hurt us. We want to create black, our stuff isn't necessarily black, but we want to create where we can have black superheroes. Put it that way, right? Now, all it's going to do is, and this is our form of creativity. This is what we want to create. This is something that you don't see in Marvel Comics or DC Comics. You might see Black Panther or Chicken Wing Man. But, you know what I'm saying? We want to create some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you come out there and that product is successful. When that product is successful, they're going to come and say, why aren't you including white people? Where's the white people at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys have been crying about this for years. Why haven't you included us? When they create their own little Oscars, the black Oscars, they're going to be like, why haven't you included us? Why aren't we there? Niggers, shut the fuck up and just do it. Stop sitting, the complaining thing. Jada Pinkett, they got so much money, they can do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree with I agree with both sides, but I don't agree with that other side because that other side is doing it to be evil. These people, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Jada Pinkett, blah, blah, blah. That's evil. I'm doing it in a way of creativity.
And you don't really need money to be creative. I feel like people think that you need that. Like it's really just a state of mentality. Because if we're focused on the Oscars and how we're offended all the time, then that takes up all the time of actually creating something. And
the Oscars not even a big thing. It's a stupid statue that's based off of the Imhotep statue. You know what I mean? The Egyptian statue. Yeah. And it's not even the Imhotep statue. If they were handing out Imhotep statue, I'd be like, okay, then we can get offended. But it's just some type of whatever a golden
Caucasians
a golden
black people.
Yeah, a golden statue. And then when you get that thing, you lose, your career falls off anyway. Lupita her career wasn't able to get started yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lupita, sorry. She's got to do voiceovers over cartoon characters and shit. She's not even allowed to act in the movie because they got to pay her. That's an Oscar-nominated actress. They got to pay her Oscar-nominated money. And they're not giving her any money unless she's going to get raped again by some type of Caucasian. You know? You didn't see 12 Years a Slave, right?
No, I never will.
Yeah, please don't. That was her main role.
I hate slave movies.
Yeah.
It's always the same black people, too. That's another thing. They won't have any new black people. Always just a recycle of black people.
Yeah, they're recycling the same black people. And damn, Jamie Foxx is the only actor we got. Samuel L. Jackson's the only damn actor we have. We don't have.
Oh, God. Samuel L. Jackson. Every movie.
He's in. You know what I'm saying? Is that the only nigger that they know? There's an abundance of black people out there in Hollywood trying to become actors, and Samuel Jackson's the only guy they get. He's in the Avengers. He's in the slave movies. I'm like, God damn.
He's been the same role.
He's in Star Wars. He's in everything. Yelling and screaming. But anyway, yeah.
I wonder if he's conscious or he's actually a part of like that.
He's conscious because. Well, he's conscious because I seen him do a couple of conscious things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I seen the other day where the Caucasian was pretending to be naive, and he called him out of his name. He called him Lawrence Fishburne or something. And the Caucasian's not that naive. The Caucasian's not that naive because Samuel Jackson's been around for a long time. They know who Samuel Jackson is. They were the ones that made the joke saying that Samuel Jackson was in everything. You know what I mean? They know who he is.
If anything, it would be the other way around.
Yeah. I'm calling Lawrence Fishburne or whatever Samuel Jackson. Yeah.
I love that actor, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, he's the greatest.
Yeah.
But what's the name? Samuel Jackson went off on this dude, but he's conscious. But it's like, it's that illusion. These guys, Will Smith, all of them, they don't say what they really mean because they want to be included in whatever the hell that is. And it's it is what it is. But anyway, we about to get up out of here, Ty. We've been on here for 130 minutes. Something you want to add? I mean, I don't have any sympathy towards bullying because there's still a serious bullying problem out here that needs to be fixed. And it will never be fixed because we have Negro coons sitting around and telling us what we need to do. No, we don't. What we need to do is take care of the problem. There's a problem. But go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, I agree. I think to change anything, we're going to have to change ourselves first. Now, I know that sounds like I feel like people mistake that for, we have to, act like white people, we have to dress appropriately or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's more so we have to create what we want.
Exactly.
If we want anything.
For real, man. Exactly, man. I would love somebody to be successful, but wearing, a t-shirt and a thong on. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what,
not no Jada Smith type stuff.
No. But indie game developers or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the nerds on E3, they come in with their graphic tees.
Yeah, they got to wear the nerds logo, the nerds thing. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird, but it's yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry. To finish that.
Huh?
You finish? I'm sorry.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Thank you for watching the Weirdos podcast, my Baby Sis podcast. I know I dominate the topic. I apologize, but this is Tati's show, starring me. I mean, featuring me. Excuse me, and starring me. But it was just something that really bothered me. I didn't like that. I was, let's bully the bullier for questioning what's going on. You're not allowed to question anything anymore. You never were allowed to question anything. But I've always been a person that was questioning what was going on, and some things just don't make sense. And it's like, well, you're not allowed to because this person is a victim and this, that, and the third. But I know a lot of victims out there that we start blaming the victim. We start questioning that person. And I don't think that's fair. It's not fair. Bullying should be wrong on all floors, not when niggers are doing it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All right, man, let's get up out of here. What kind of saying can we say? Scooby-Doo! Weirdos podcast. What's episode?
Stay weird.
Stay weird, man. There it is.
I think it's episode 7.
2. Yeah. No. We did because we did 2 podcasts and then we did 2 Persona joints. We got
5. 5 or 6.
Yeah. 6. You're right. But anyway, yeah. Thank you. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and comment, please. If we're wrong, dive in that comment section and curse us out. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. And if you agree with us, that's fine too. But anyway, let's get up out of here, man. Oh, and Tati has an Instagram page I'm going to post in the comments, and in a Twitter I'll post that. And, one more thing. We might be talking all this real stuff about Caucasians. You might think we mad or we ready to kill somebody. That's not the case. It's just we just letting motherflippers know that we're awake. We stay woke, as the kids will say. But you don't have to go to Tatiana's page and be like, come on, Tot, let's go fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait, go to Zobi. Maybe I want to fight. You know what I mean? Oh, you don't want to fight, Tati? Well, you full of crap, man. And then, you know what I mean? That's some bull. Remember that, Todd? Let's go to me. Don't go to the little 11-year-old girl and be like, let's get this popping, baby. It's like, all right, then what we gonna do? Oh, man, you won't know shit, man. I'm out of this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, we get up out of here, man.